few moments later.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Peter here. So today we're looking at the house of PENHALIGON'S and it's called Sartorial. So in the opening of this you get kind of like a old classic spicy kind of man's fragrance that reminds me a little bit of something like Old Spice, that kind of very classic masculine smell. It's got cardamom, pepper and ginger in the opening and it's just very sort of warm and spicy and fresh. And then after a few minutes it kind of develops and you get a linden blossom note, and whenever I smell linden blossom it reminds me of like fresh dryer sheets, like a freshly cut white shirt out of the washer. That very fresh clean smell. You have an element of that in here and there's a muskiness to it, there's a bit of musk there. And then it kind of changes again and you get this beeswax, and I've never smelt that in a fragrance before, but it's quite nice and it does smell like beeswax. Just a little bit of honey, and you get lavender as well. There's a lavender note in here that's quite prominent to my nose. People talk about a metallic note in this fragrance and I totally get what they're saying. It kind of reminds me like if all those kind of ingredients were just laid out on a cold steel table. There is kind of a metallic-y vibe without smelling overly synthetic in a way. I don't know if that's just the effect from the aldehydes, the way they work here, giving that kind of clean freshness. Moving into the dry down with this fragrance, you get a bit more of that oak moss coming through and the woodsy notes, and it's still quite nice. I like the whole fragrance really. It's just a little bit too classic and mature for my personal taste, but I can see a lot of older guys liking this one. It's definitely more mature. I don't think a guy in his 20s can pull this off really. It's definitely aimed at a more, older age gentleman, but it's a very classic, mature, masculine scent. In terms of performance, I'm hitting about 5 to 6 hours, but it is on a dabber stick, so I think maybe you would get a little bit more of a spray, with about an hour of a decent projection. Not something I would wear myself just because it's just that little bit too mature for me. But if you're an older guy that likes just a very clean, classic scent, I think this is a pretty good one. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you again next time, guys. Bye.